Good afternoon, you guys. We're in my bathroom. Guess what we're about to do? Hopefully that can balance up there. I hope that doesn't fall. So we're about to do my hair. I'm doing a new hairstyle. I'm switching things up. You guys, I'm getting ready to straighten my hair. This will be my first time straightening my hair in about 4 years. I don't know if you guys realize, but the last time I took a flat iron to my hair, I had just had my daughter and I had got a lot of heat damage. But I think at that time it had a lot to do with some of the color damage that my hair had already sort of sustained, and then when I came in with the heat, it just made it worse. And I honestly think that also with that, I was very nutritionally deficient. I was breastfeeding. I was just like losing all of my nutrients. My nails started breaking off and wouldn't retain length. My hair started falling out really bad from the postpartum shedding and all that. So I think that may have had something to do with why my hair succumbed to the heat so badly that time. So I know some of y'all think I'm crazy for doing this, but you know what? We've done the damaged hair thing before. We've gone through the process of rectifying it. You guys remember when I did my big trim over the summer last year. So I think I'm in a place where, you know, if something does go wrong, we'll just kind of revisit that, you know, repair sort of process, and it's not gonna like kill me, you know? We're gonna straighten the hair today. What I did was, and this is my routine all the time, you guys, is I'll wash my hair like the day before I know that I want to straighten it, because you know there's the blow drying process, there's the flat ironing process, and I don't like to do that on soaking wet hair. So washed my hair yesterday. I used my Head & Shoulders Royal Oils products. This is just the Moisture Boost shampoo, and then this is the Deep Moisture mask. These are really, really good products, you guys. Like luxury category, if you ask me. So I really love the Head & Shoulders Royal Oils products. And the best thing about these products, if you ask me, is that they were designed and formulated by Black scientists, right? So not just some people who think they know about black hair, but people who actually have experienced black hair, you know, and know what it's like to have kinky curly hair and all of the unique care that comes with that. So anyway, I would highly recommend those. So this is how we're gonna get started. We're going to just take down the different sections. I'm gonna do them one by one. My hair is pretty much completely dry. Like I said, I washed it yesterday and conditioned it. It smells so, so nice. And usually what I do, you guys, is I'll just hold the hair taut, hit it with the blow dryer, and then brush it through. I have my detangling brush that I use, but I think any paddle brush will get the job done. Also, I think I'm going to dust my ends today a little bit, so I'll be doing some light trimming. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, brought you guys over to the sink. This is just the blow dryer that I'm using as the Conair. You guys, I don't have like really cool heat tools. I really don't even do this. I mean, it's been 4 years since my last straightening, so you guys can probably tell I don't really do this. I wear my hair curly most of the time, and if I don't wear it curly, I'm wearing like extensions, weaves, braids, or whatever. Not really a huge fan of straight hair, but for some reason today, I really want to try something different. I want to see how long my hair has gotten, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I kind of want to see what my ends are looking like, because my last trim was last summer. So let's see. I'm probably going to break this down into 2 parts, and I need to take my ring off, because we already know how this goes. What I usually do is just take the brush through my hair first. It's already detangled. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of heat. And that's pretty much all I'll do. I won't even rake it with the brush. I'll just hold the hair taut just to give it some stretch, right? And so that's kind of what it's looking like, okay? So I'm just going to push this back, do the other section. Okay, that's that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, and you guys, surprisingly enough, there actually were some little damp areas right in here at the thick part, at the root. So I am glad I decided to blow dry it after all, because there was some little wet patches in there. Okay, I'm just going to roll this part up and then move on to another section. guys, the only thing on my hair is some light leave-in conditioner that I put in as I was putting the braids in yesterday. And let me show you guys what kind. It's this Miel Rosemary Mint Multivitamin Daily Styling Cream. So not really a leave-in conditioner, but kind of a leave-in conditioner. So I wanted to use a product like this just because right before I straighten my hair, and this is just all for like preventive measures to try and combat heat damage as much as possible, to try and like be proactive about getting in front of it. Using a product that has like a lot of nutrients and things in it that's gonna go into your hair and just really help it have the best defense against the heat. Because the more moisturized the hair, the better chance it has of standing up against the heat. At least that's what I've heard from hairstylists and things. So I tried my best this time to give my hair everything that I thought it would need in order to have a successful straightening. So we will see how it turns out. By the way, I'll probably leave my hair straight-ish for probably a week, maybe. But you guys know, like I'll wear it straight for like that first day, and then after that I'll probably twist it. Sometimes I'll do wand curls or something, as I like having the body. I don't like my hair being like just straight. So yeah, that's kind of the life cycle of my straight hair when I do it. Okay, we're all done with the blow drying. This is kind of what it's looking like. I got the other side bent up. So I'm just gonna put the blow dryer away. We are done with that. All right, next I'm gonna get my flat irons fired up here. These are the flat irons that I use, you guys, the same ones from like, I don't know, 7 years ago. I don't even know. These are the Lisa Ray flat irons. She sent me these and I just had them ever since. So I'm gonna let those heat up right quick. I should have been turned them on, but I forgot. While that's heating up, let me show you guys my blow dry hair look. I actually really love the blow dried hair look. Like when the hair is just all out, no definition, just like coarse, big, round. I just really love that look. There's some shed hairs coming out. Not a whole lot, because most of the shedding happened yesterday when I was detangling. This is kind of my fro look right here, y'all. My fro look. Like to flat iron my hair in layers, starting from the nape of my neck. So I'm just going to use my little rat tail comb, section that part off, and then the rest of the hair I'm just going to clip it up. It almost didn't fit. This is how I do it, y'all. I take the flat iron, I place it at the root, and I chase it with my fine tooth comb, and I just go down the shaft of the hair, kind of slow, slow and deliberate, not super slow. And then that's it, I just do the one pass. These flat irons are so old, I can't even see the temperature gauge on here anymore. But if I'm going by memory, I think I have it like on 320 or something, just based on how high I know it would go. And no need to speculate as to whether or not I have heat damage. I'm gonna show y'all the reversion process. And if I have heat damage, we gonna cut it off and start over. It's just hair, it grows back. All right, so let's go. I'm gonna start right here. Place the flat iron down, quickly take my comb, chase it down. You see I'm going kind of deliberate, but not like super slow. And that's it. That's it for that piece. Oh, she kind of long. You definitely hit an APL. You definitely hit an APL. Okay, let's keep it going. Okay, so that's the first layer. Show y'all how it looks from the back. All right, and y'all, this should not take me very long at all. Usually when I'm straightening my hair, because I don't have to blow dry it and all that, it usually takes me maybe 30 minutes to do this. I don't even know, it's been so long, but I wanna say like, definitely not even an hour, maybe an hour. And this is obviously taking me longer because I'm explaining it and recording myself, but this is quick because I just can't, guys, When it comes to my hair, I'm just not that girl. It has to be quick. I just don't have the patience and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't even know if it's a patience thing. I just think I have to figure out the quickest way to do stuff. Like I always just have to know what is the quickest way to do stuff. Quick hair chat about heat while we're waiting for the finished results. I do think it is important, and I think it does make a difference if you try and minimize the use of heat on your hair as much as you can. Like, I feel like it's been 4 years since I've used this kind of heat, and I do feel like it makes a difference how often you use heat. Because hair being the fiber that it is susceptible to wear and tear. Just like, you know, the way you handle your hair as far as detangling and the different hairstyling and the manipulation and things that you do to it is going to show signs of wear and tear. So I think the less heat you use over a period of time, it will make a difference. So no heat is great, but less heat is still pretty damn good, you know, if you're able to spread it out. How often do you guys put heat on your hair? Anyone? If you heat style, how often do you do it? And have you seen a difference in your hair if you use a lot of heat? Let's talk about it down in them comments. So yeah, back to the wear and tear conversation. You can kind of think of it like a car with miles. You can take care of that car, you can detail it, you can give it a new engine, you can do whatever you want, but you'll never be able to take any of those miles off of that car. It's kind of like irreversible damage type of thing. So everything we do to our hair, we're either doing something that's gonna fall in the damage category or in the preservation category. Same thing with our bodies too, you know, just overall. There's really nothing you can do to reverse anything. You know, it's like, it is what it is. So you just have to be careful and calculated about the choices that you make with your hair. But I think it's important to just keep in mind that everything you do to it, it's only gonna fall in those two categories. Did y'all ever read The Science of Black Hair? That's a book that came out, I wanna say in like 2011, something like that. That's where I'm getting a lot of my information that I'm speaking about today. I'm not a hairstylist, not a professional, but I did read that book. And it was one of the better reads, you know, to really break down the how and the why when it comes to, you know, kinky textured hair. It's a really, really good book. I actually still have a couple copies, and I reference it every now and then when I need to. It just really unlocks a lot of the mysteries that a lot of us grown women had about our hair when we first went back natural. These newer generations, they'll never even have to experience that sort of discovery, because a lot of them will never even know what a relaxer is. I know my daughter won't. She'll know for like historical purpose, you know, learning purposes, but it'll never be presented to her as like an option. And if she asks for it, that's a different story, but we will have to have a conversation because she's not just gonna get it. We're living in different times, which is really, really good. Really, really good news. Okay, you guys, we are down to the last little patch of hair. And I'm looking at my clock, and literally 30 minutes have passed. I do not be playing. Anyway, this is my little hair. This is my little straightened hair. It looks so weird because I have not seen my hair like this in years. It looks so weird. And as always, I don't even like it. I don't even like it, girl. It just be feeling so thin, you know, like I'm just used to, you know, feeling the weight, seeing the curl, you know, seeing the big fullness of it all. This is like, you know, like Crypt Keeper hair. Like this is what this reminds me of. But I'm gonna address these ends. Let me zoom out a little bit, kind of close here. So let me see here. Oh, maybe I should show y'all a length check before we get into the trimming. So let's push all the hair to the back. Okay, this is what we're working with, you guys. Can y'all see? Can y'all see me, girl? This is the front. This area here needs to be trimmed pretty good. You just look like a wet dog. Yeah, I want to say my ends have been preserved pretty darn good. I thought they would be a lot worse than this. I really thought they would be a lot worse. This is not bad. Let's zoom in a little bit. Like this isn't bad for it to have been over a year. You know, it's just, this is just all preservation measures. It's just all preservation. No trimming whatsoever from the last time I got my hair trimmed. But I think when I got my hair big trimmed, a lot of it was just trying to get rid of a lot of the thinning, you know, and I had the heat damage and the color damage, and I wanted to get rid of all that color. I was so sick of that color. I was so sick of that color. I really wanted to get rid of all the unevenness and then just have it all grow in full. And I definitely got that because the weight of my hair is on the ends. I think the way the hair should be if it's healthy-ish. So I think we achieved that. Just hoping I didn't get any heat damage today. I really am. Nobody wants that. But if we did, we're just gonna cut it off. We are going to cut it off and we're gonna just start over. And it's gonna be great. Here's the scissors I'm gonna use, you guys. I need to hurry up too because, well, I have about an hour before I have to pick up Ann from therapy. I think I'm gonna use these Main Choice scissors. Courtney had sent me these, or her team had sent me these a long time ago, girl, and I've just really always kept them because they're really good like shears. So I think I'm gonna use these for some of this trim work, okay? And it doesn't have to be perfect because I don't wear my hair straight anyway. So it's just really a matter of just kind of, and I'm just looking in the mirror here. It's just a matter of, fuck him up. Just when you comb through and having that comb just kind of, you know, slide all the way through a little bit better. That's how you know the ends are not as raggedy. So I'm just feeling it. I'm just feeling it. And I can see here where it could be better. So I'm just gonna trim that off. That's all, y'all. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's really it. Not a professional. It's not a tutorial. I'm just sharing. Okay, just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit, but look, so much better. Low-key better. This is more just like grooming. I feel like I'm grooming my hair right now. And I don't want to cut a lot because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just cutting enough to make it feel nicer to the touch. And when I'm combing it, it'll feel nicer. But this is not really cosmetic at all. This is just grooming. But I feel like I'm not doing a bad of a job. Look at the difference. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. And then when my hair was cut last summer, it was cut while my hair was wet. So it wasn't particularly even then. But as you guys can see, it is not too bad. Not too shabby. Uh-oh, don't start messing up now. Wait a minute now. Gotta keep the cut hair separate from the hair that needs to be cut. You see that? cutting it on an angle is a safe bet too, you know. Can't really go wrong with that. Oh, it just feels so much nicer. You know, and you can, you know. That's cool. I'm just going by how it feels. Feels better. So I'm gonna move on to the next section. A little bit more here so that it can feel nicer. Okay. We're a little bit uneven with this. So let me see if I can fix that. Not that it for real matters, because I won't be doing this again. I won't be doing this again for like another 4 years, but let's see. Let's see if I can just... Girl, if I drop this one more time, I'm just gonna cut it just like this, you guys. That's good enough. Really, that's good enough. I'm just gonna leave it. Because if I keep on going, I'm gonna be like, oh, I can just do a little bit more, just a little bit, and then this side will be shorter, so I'm just gonna leave it. We'll readdress this next time I do this with a professional, but I just wanted to do something right quick for right now. Ooh, but you know what, I need to trim this one just a little bit more because it's kind of crunchy. See, it's a little bit crunchy. Just a little bit more. Why is it that the front of my hair has all this extra breakage? Or not breakage, but you know what I mean, like split ends or whatever. Why does it have so much more than the other areas of my hair? So these are the kind of questions we have to ask ourselves when we are grooming our hair. You know, these are the kinds of questions so that we can address our methods and make them better. We can really master our hair, you know. But yeah, you guys, based on this straightening that just happened and the way that my hair looks and everything, you know, when your hair is straight, you can't hide nothing. It's gonna show everything you've been doing to it. So I think I've really been taking care of my hair. I really do think I have. Like, it's shiny and I don't have any shining product on it. It feels nice. It's even pretty much all the way down as far as the fullness. I'm really proud of how I've preserved my ends. They were not as bad as I thought they were gonna be, you guys. I mean, my methods, I can kind of keep them how they are. I just need to figure out what am I doing wrong in the front, because I feel like the front of my hair is not only shorter than the other areas, and that could just be by the way it's growing out, but it just seems like in the front it was just a little bit more of like frayed looking ends. So I must be doing something weird in the front. Maybe it's when I brush my hair back into those it's those ponytails. It's the ponytails, because the front of my hair is not reaching all the way in, you know, all the way to the back like this hair is. So this hair is tucked into the ponytail and it's all like wrapped up and protected, but this part that's trying to reach back is getting damaged up in this area. I bet that's what it is, those ponytails. Maybe I need to go back to doing the buns on the top. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. I don't know, it's not the end of the world, it's just something to think about, you know? So yeah, overall, my scalp looks nice. Everything seems to be in pretty good shape, so I'm pretty happy. I'm going to probably style my hair right quick, probably do like a half up, half down type of thing. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out what to do with my half up, half down, take some photos, and of course you guys will see it if you follow me on Instagram or whatever. So yeah, that's it for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I gave you guys some good insight on, you know, trimming your own hair at home. And I hope you guys also got some advice, so to speak, on like caring for your hair and kind of recovering from damage. But anyway, let me know if you guys have questions down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey you guys, just popping in from the future right quick. I wanted to show you guys an update on my hair. So this is the next day. I just put a scarf on it and I reinforced it with a headband so it wouldn't come off, because I was really worried it would come off. So this is how my hair turned out the next day. Did a little top knot bun. I didn't put any curl to it or anything. I'm kind of just not really that interested in doing that. What I'm probably gonna do is twist it tonight though, and then tomorrow I'll have a little bit more texture going on with it. But this is my look for today. That's it. All right, now we can close out this vlog.